Hey there, my sexy, silky monkeys. How you doing today on this wonderful day? It's Super John Bombo, and today is not going to be an ASMR kind of day. Today, we're going to talk about the new update. We've got the patch notes for you guys right here and ready to talk about them. Obviously, a pretty big update. One thing you can do is if you want to check them out in sort of a... Ooh, that's not fun. Oh, man, I already exited out of the game. Well, whoops. I didn't even know that was the exit button. I've never done that before. How bad am I as a YouTuber? All right, well, we learned from our mistakes. I was trying to get back to this screen so we can go to the very quick BTD6 patch note update section. If you want to check this... Oh, they don't even have it. Oh, would you look at that? They suck at actually giving us patch notes here. Never mind. Those are not the real patch notes. You guys are going to have to listen to me and as we talk about them. So there's a couple big ones here. First and foremost, there's the new map, Infernal here. You guys may have seen me play it already. It's honestly pretty fun. I gotta say, it's probably one of my favorite maps of all time, actually. A good difficulty, a good amount of space to build things, a good design. It's fun to look at. I just love this freaking map, man. Thank you, Ninja KB, for giving us a well-designed map here. Not saying the other maps are poorly designed, but that one's just cool, all right? Cool looking. We've got the new Quincy skin here, which you guys have also seen from me. This is the third skin for a hero, so it means they're not just stopping at 2, they're going to keep on pushing it to the limit. But one thing that's sort of sad about this is knowing that they're going for hero skins instead of tower skins means that they're sort of, at least on one note, taking the easy route out, because when you do a hero skin, you only have to do like 3 or 4 different versions of this guy. When you do a tower skin, you're going to have to do like 50 different versions of that tower. So I kind of understand how it's difficult to make all that happen, but not just do that, but make it look good as well. Maybe they'll have to do that with some sort of premium real money skin update or something like that. Something to watch out for in the future here. Throwing it out there. But this guy is obviously a fun hero to play with. He's good on his own. He doesn't really give very many buffs to other towers here, but having this guy in the game is fun, and I'm actually kind of liking it. It's kind of funny how similar he looks to all the rest of them. But at first, I'll be honest, I thought it was a girl for a second. It looked like a ponytail. I thought it was a girl huntress or something like that. Maybe a new hero when I first looked at it, but it's not. It's Quincy. That's okay. Another new update, which isn't that fun, but it's something to note here, is if you want to go to your power section over here, you can end up clicking the Insta-Monkey section. You can look at your collection of Insta-Monkeys. Now, you can see I have never, ever looked at anything like this, but you can go to your collection, see which ones you've gotten. You're going to try and unlock every single Insta-Monkey in existence, if possible. That's kind of fun. I guess. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of doing something like this, but look at all the different ice monkeys. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Remember when I said if you wanted to make a skin for a tower, you have to come up with so many different versions of it? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 63, 64 different versions of a monkey. Yeah, that's pretty freaking wild. Now, some of them could be very similar to each other, but it's still going to be different, you know? It's wild to think about. And might give you something to really reach for if you're trying to do something fun and unlock everything in the game. The Insta-Monkey section. I kind of like it, not going to lie. There's also, this is a big one here, boys. This is a big one. We've got a lot of changes going on over here. One of them is the primary monkey extra... So they kind of did like an entire rehaul on Monkey Knowledge. I think they realized that Monkey Knowledge was something that a lot of people were just starting to get into. If you guys have not realized by now, Monkey Knowledge is really, really important. But also, we haven't really found very many ways to spend our monkey money. So now, they're making it cost monkey money to get the Monkey Knowledge. Like, luckily, all of us people who have already unlocked it are grandfathered in. We don't get charged thousands upon thousands of monkey money for having this happen, but at the same time, it's something you want to at least keep in the back of your mind here that it's going to cost you money now if you didn't do this. In fact, I would say if you have not updated your game yet, it would be best if you didn't update your game, just like turn off your Wi-Fi, play the game, unlock all the stuff, and then turn on your Wi-Fi for the update, alright? Just throwing it out there. If you want to save your monkey money, you might want to do something like that. But there's a couple new ones. This one in particular, primary tower stack 5% faster if all are below Tier 3. And cost 5% less if all Tier 3 or 4. So as soon as you get your first 5th tier primary monkey, things start to change. It's really weird, but I like it. It goes to show that a lot of lower tier primary monkeys working in unison can be extremely, extremely powerful, attacking faster and cost less. Talk about sexy, dude. I gotta say so myself. Military, another fantastic one here. This is the new one. I already bought it. It's called Wing Monkey. Advanced flight path that coordinates multiple monkey aces on staggered attack runs. So one problem with the monkey aces is that sometimes you kind of get them in a cycle where they're all going together at the same time, and they just don't work out well. If you get a big cluster of monkeys, you can wing monkey each other, and they'll work in unison more effectively, basically. Freaking cool, I gotta say so myself. Maybe I'll show that off in a game really quick. Magic, we've got this one right here, the tiny tornadoes. Druid tornadoes spawn 3 smaller tornadoes when they expire. I've not seen it in action yet. I'm curious to see how it's going to go down. Really looking forward to doing some sort of high-tier, maybe 5th tier Superstorm Druid or something like that. Support. We've got this guy right here, Healthy Bananas. I don't know if I want to buy this one, but it's something to buy if you want to. Marketplaces now produce 1 life per round, and Central Market produce 3. So if you're ever actually looking to get lives, hey, do it, man. It's only 500 monkey money to buy these as well, so not too terrible. Support. Oh, that's what I just did. Support. Heroes. There's one more that I was just telling you guys about. Weak point. All heroes do +1 damage to ceramic and fortified balloons. Heck yeah, baby. That is nice. I think I was actually mistaken before, didn't I? I thought that it was Moab class balloons. I'm wrong. It's not Moab class balloons. It's ceramic and fortified. At least it does help us out in the late game, though. Highly, highly, highly important for late game for us. Though I'm a little sad that that wasn't what I thought it was. And then powers are still the same here. So a lot of important monkey knowledge changes for us. I really, really hope, though, that if you respec all your monkey knowledge, that it doesn't make you rebuy a lot of these other guys with the real monkey money again. Like, that would be absolutely insane. Or now that if I did respec them, I might actually have to rebuy them. So you're going to have to watch yourself on that. Luckily, I've got more than enough, but watch out for respecking. You might have to rebuy it with more monkey money, man. Watch out for that. Alright, so let's go into Sandbox Mode and show you guys all the new changes to the game as well, all the balance changes. So I guess, first and foremost, let's show off this monkey ace really quick. What you can do is you can get the Wing Monkey. It doesn't require any upgrades. It just is what it is. Obviously, all the other types are kind of terrible. Circle isn't good. Figure 8 is okay. Figure 8 and Figure Infinite are pretty good, but Circle, usually not that good. And then if you ever do end up going for Centered Path, it's actually pretty freaking bad. Like, spending money to get Centered Path, I don't know. It's not good. But now with Wing Monkey, this can get interesting, because now your Monkey Ace is going to actually fly, like, kind of at the balloons a little bit, being as close as he possibly can be, for free, basically. And you can work him in unison with other random Monkey Aces that also want to be on Wing Monkey action. So we got Wing Monkey. What do we got to click here? Left once. All right. So now they're all going to be working in unison to sort of do a better job, I guess. I guess they're not really doing that much better of a job kind of not being together. But it is fun to note that they're chasing the balloons around. Will it be better than Figure 8? I don't know. I think if you get a good spot for Figure 8, it might be better. But knowing that that exists is kind of awesome. There's a lot of bug changes and everything, hopefully fixing the game a little bit, but the important things for me are the balance changes, alright? So we're going to go over the quick balance changes here. Oddly enough, boomerangs, man, I think this is going to be one of the best towers in the game right now. I really do strongly believe it. What the heck is that? I guess that's my, I haven't bought more than a 3rd tier, boomerang. Yeah, look at that. As soon as you get a 3rd tier, it changes. Interesting, man. Very interesting. But Red Hot Rings, bonus to permacharge, increased from 1 to 4. Oh my mother effing god. Holy crap, are you kidding me? Now, just to prove the ridiculousness of what we're talking about here, we're going to send out around frickin' 98, man. 1 to 4. What? Are you kidding me? There we go. We're going to give him cam protection as well. This is a permacharge 052. Round 98. What the heck? Alright, let's go, man. Bye-bye. So, this guy is already pretty freaking good. And what we're doing here is we're making him just that much better. Now, he's not even buffed that hard here. And he's going to do a ridiculous amount of power here. But another interesting thing is this guy isn't even necessarily the best boomerang. I think that the top path might also be even better here for us to work with. And again, I'm just proving not that we can take this down by ourselves with one monkey, but with a $40,000 monkey, we are actually popping a lot of freaking balloons here, having DDT popping power, a lot of Moab popping power, and everything else that you might desire in here. This guy's freaking got it now. I gotta say, one of the best towers in the game at this point, at this price point, for sure. Alright, and because you can set ability multiple times per round, it can be extra specially good. Increasing the base 0.52 boomerang damage from 5 to 8, so also increasing his damage there as well. I don't know if that's... I don't know what's going on, man. Why are we buffing this guy? He was already actually pretty good. But impressive, nonetheless. Impressive. Alright, moving on. We've got the bomb shooter, man. Oh my god, these guys suck. Alright, so I don't even, like, use cannons almost ever. The only one that I do sometimes use is normally, like, a recursive cluster or something like that. But generally, Moab Maulers, middle path, top path, like, it's not good, you know? There's nothing special about them. They're just not that good. But right now, for a Moab Mauler, we're going to increase our range from 44 to 49, so, like, not even much. Like, just a little tiny baby bit of range. Like, does that really help? I mean, maybe if you do end up popping, like, a, you know, a primary training, it's going to get that much more special. But, like, Moab Maulers suck. They need to do more damage to Moab class balloons before they're going to be useful at all. Or make them cheaper. I think if we can mass, like, 50 of these guys, they might be worthwhile. But at this price point, they're just too expensive for the amount of Moab power that you're getting out of them, generally speaking. You know, for spending that much money, you expect them to do a good amount of damage to Moab class balloon, and I just don't feel like they do. Not terrible, but they're not good either. I think that's the main issue. They're not good. Oh, I can't show you the monkey sub right now, so I'll show you that in just a second. Monkey Buccaneer as well, can't show that right now, but interestingly enough, the tower that actually I have not used all that much recently, the Comanche defense, because it has sucked, is being buffed. So what happened was the Comanche defense ended up only being used once per round. So if you had something like round 98 come out here, you could have this guy come out, and it would stick around for 5 seconds, leave, and then you're done. That was all the extra power you got. Now you have a crappy helipad that does, like, nothing. But now, these guys are going to come back twice before they leave. It's still not good, but it's literally able to double the amount of pop and power that you're getting out of these guys, alright? Now, I don't know why it's coming 3 times. I think it's because we're in sandbox mode here, but... yeah, I guess we can come infinite times now, alright? I guess. That's the way we're flowing with this, alright? But... normally, it's only going to come twice here, so is it an extreme change? No, but it is a little bit beneficial for us. As far as this guy goes, though, I don't know if we're going to be using him, but at least if we are going to go Comanche Commander, it'll probably help us out at least a little bit here. Interesting, though, that we did not change the Comanche Commander at all. He's still the same old guy. I feel like we should have buffed him a little bit, too, if we were at it. Right now, it's just, like, the go-to to go Apache Prime at this point. Engineer. Now, this is the big change here. So we've got an engineer here. What's going to happen now is the sentry guns, which just kind of sucks that I literally just made my best engineer guide of all time and talked about how I don't really like the top path engineers. I gave them like 6 months, 9 months of engineer action for them to change it, and they didn't. But now what happens is they can actually pop through multiple balloons per shot. So you're going to see them going, you know, from 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, and all that good stuff here. So we're going to double our popping power out of these sentry guns. Actually decent tower now. Same thing with faster engineering and sprockets and all that stuff. Actually worthwhile to get. Another interesting one for us is the 4th tier Sentry Expert. It's going to be a little cheaper on us. Very fun. Going from 2,800 to 2,500, $300 difference. Not bad. And then finishing off here with the Sentry Paragon, also has a Pierce increase. So might be worthwhile for us. It's going to be about 40% to 60% more powerful, depending on how we use this guy. And if we get a bunch of buffs on this guy, like overclocking and all that stuff, might actually be a worthwhile tower for us. Something to keep in mind here, boys. For sure. All right, let's go back and we're going to go into a water level. We're going to show off these last 2 changes that are somewhat important to us. We've got the Monkey Sub and the Monkey Buccaneer. Not big changes, but they are changes nonetheless. So for the Monkey Sub, what we're going to have is the preemptive strike is going to be a little bit less expensive. So now it's only 32,000 instead of 35,000. We're on hard, so it's going to be a little higher. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, not going to really make me use him all that much more. He's not really that good for chimps. That's kind of the problem, or impossible for that matter. 80 to 100 is not that good, so I kind of tend to stay away from him a little bit. He's only good against DDTs, and that's about it. So, yeah. Its cooldown, though, is actually decreased. So this is one interesting thing, is that the 4th tier here has a cooldown of 60 seconds for this guy. For the 5th tier, it's going to be 45 seconds. So we're going to get it more often. So that's another kind of decent bonus for us to have over here, is that getting this first strike ability to pop out and actually, you know, do mega damage to some of these bigger, badder balloons over here with the first strike is really going to help us out. Cooldown faster, importante. And last but not least here, guys, another sort of interesting change here. Monkey Pirates. We never use this thing in a real way. It's not a valuable tower, if you ask me. Based on the way the balloons come in, it's just not good. But its cooldown was decreased from 60 to 50, so now we can insta-kill more BFBs. Just a little bit faster. But because you can't insta-kills all my gods or anything like that, it's just not that worthwhile, I guess. I almost feel like this guy should be able to insta-kill, like, 2 BFBs. I think that would be fair. You know, I know it sounds like such a gigantic buff, but I really do feel like it'd be fair to have in the game. Because 2 BFBs is not that different than 1 BFB. As weird as that sounds, it really isn't in mid-game 60 to 80. And then 81 plus, like, who the heck cares, dude? It doesn't do anything for popping 2 BFBs at that point. But might actually make us, like, spam a couple of these guys to actually help out a little bit. It would be a weird strategy, I think. And then the bomb attack damage increased from 1 to 2. So this is kind of the weird thing about it, all right? So the bomb was already pretty good for the 3rd tier, but now for the 4th tier, it's going to be pretty delicious. It's going to actually increase his bomb damage, and if you combine this with some sort of alchemist or something like that, increase the damage even further, we're going to start to get a fairly powerful Monkey Pirates Buccaneer over here. So you might want to think about popping this guy in your game, but still, I might stay away from him. I don't know. I can't just dive into it like I might want to. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this wonderful video here, that's going to be all I'm going to have for you guys today. Make sure you press that like button for me. Subscribe if you have not. And, of course, have a super duper delicious day.